We live in a very password driven world where it can be 4 to 20 characters, or what the difference is between a good password or a bad password. The problem with passwords is that people use generic terms like dog, cat, God, brother, sister, whatever, stuff that's easy to remember, and that is the worst thing to do when doing passwords, because passwords are what drives your life on the web. So I'm going to walk you through on how to create a very secure password. I've chosen a random site on the internet. It happens to be a kid's site, and you want to, it comes to your sign-in name. So you're going to create your profile. First is, your profile should not be anything hard to remember, but it should be hard for people to guess. So they give you suggestions for names. So we're going to go with Willow. Generic, it's not so hard to name. Now, last name, let's go with Willow Arcadia. That is our name. So when it comes to your email, should you use a main email or a backup email? That depends on what kind of site you're going to access. If you're going to access a site that's going to have access to your bank account, you probably should not use your main email. For the simple fact is, your main email will be the target of hackers, spammers, crackers, phishers, whatever. So it's better to have a secondary email that's not associated with your main account for your financial. So, but since this is not one of those kind of sites, we can use our main email. This just happens to be mine. And they're going to ask you to re-enter it. Well, some sites will let you, once you put in one, it'll put in the other. Now, choose your password. Passwords should not be basic words like God, cat, dog. Why? Because when you do that kind of stuff, people tend to guess it really easy. So if you want this to be a kid's account for one of your kids, it should be fairly easy for them to remember, but for you as well. So for this instance, we are going to use Cowboy 12. And then we got to come over here and do it again. Now, with special accounts like financial accounts, you should always capitalize at least one letter out of your password and put a special symbol. Therefore, it is harder to crack. It has been proven that the more characters are in it other than letters makes it just that much more harder to crack. So make it an alphanumeric password with a special character. So we got to put how old we are. Well, for this instance, I'm going to fib a little bit and put 14. And it says sign in. And it's processing it. Slow internet sometimes are the bane of our existence. But, so, our account has now been created. Some sites will allow you to change your password. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Changing your password can save you a lot of headache in the future. And another thing is, never save your password to your computer, especially financial stuff, because All somebody has to do is get access to your computer, and they can download everything. That your financial documents. They can get access to your bank account if you do banking online. So you have to be very, very careful. Firewalls should be at least software based. That way you can prevent people from hacking your accounts. I had a instance where I had one of my accounts for a game that I played online. It got, my site got my password got hacked, and it was this online game. Somebody had sent me an email in game. I opened it up, says you had to reset your password. Clicked on the button, and voila, I put in my information. Guess what? I just got phished. So you need to make sure that all your passwords, all your information, if it's important, such as your primary email, your financial stuff, credit card information, whatever you've saved on your computer, is alphanumeric special character password protected, because crackers are going to get